That thing is very, very suspect, like
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
extremely amogus. Whatever you think about this thing, however evil you think it is, it's gonna be 10 times more than that.
Hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Alright, first things first, this is an RPG, so before we move on, let's see, we do have some skill points that we can assign. We can assign skill points for us and our party. Let's toggle the helmet so we can see each other. Oh, and this Jenkins guy, I cannot remove his helmet. Anybody care to wager why that is? We'll see. Alright, first things first. We do have some things. Now, we are a soldier. We can train in pistols, shotguns, rifle, all kinds of guns. Better armor, some assault training, which gives us melee damage, things like that. Regeneration is gonna be very important for me, so I'm gonna start with that. Increase health by 4, regenerate 3 per second. Charm and Intimidate, we do have some options here that allow us to have more choices in dialogues. This game is a bit bugged though, so I don't know how much I'm gonna spend in Charm and Intimidate. Like, I think the first game is kind of bugged. No matter how much you put into it, new dialogue options do not really appear. So let's go for some assault rifles. Rifles and sniper rifles are gonna be my main source of damage dealing, I guess. Let's see, should we go for something more? I could go for more regeneration, maybe. Or damage reduction, let's go with that. I'm gonna try not to linger too much. Let's give him some skills. You can see, all along these lines, there are some things. Like, there are some empty squares. This means there are simple upgrades. For example, this does 600 damage, then it does 150 damage and things like that. Then you have the circles, which unlock new skills. Like you see here. And then you have the kind of triangle ones, which increase immensely the current skill. Just so you know, I'm gonna go quickly through them. Do not pay too much attention. I'm just gonna tell you when something is important, so you do not miss too much. Alright. We'll put some medical skills on him so he can heal us. Mr. Jenkins can go with some assault rifles. Alright, and I think we've divvied up all the points. Let's do some chat and move on. 360 no scope, says Sunny. Put everything on Charm and Intimidate. If you can intimidate an enemy, then arouse the enemy. Come on, kids. Let's see. Love Sniper, says DDT. Well, you're gonna love this playthrough then. I do tend to use my sniper rifles a lot. That's what I always do, just focus on damage. Put everything in assault rifle, says Sunny. You know, Sunny, I kinda wanna divvy up between assault rifles and sniper rifles. Like, assault rifles are cool when somebody gets close to you, but sniper rifles, man, they are powerful. So I'm gonna try to spec into them a bit more. I appreciate how they made the game story so epic. I wonder how they make it, says Sarge. Oh, just wait and see, Sarge. You haven't seen anything. Like, especially in the first game. The first game does not do this game justice. Like, really, let's do some equipment. Let's see if we have anything that we can switch up here. I don't think so. Yeah, right now I don't have any equipment at all. So let's keep going. But by when the second game starts, I'm gonna really get into this story then. Alright, do I have my assault rifle out? No. Actually, could I use my sniper rifle right away? Alright, these are enemies, obviously. Alright, so that sound you heard, and I did this on purpose. If you pay attention to the lower left part of the screen, there is an overheating system in this game. There are no bullets. I don't have any ammo clips and things like that, but if I shoot too much, the weapons overheat. So for example, pay attention to the lower left part of the screen. Now it overheats and I cannot use it for a while, right? So this is how the game works. Maybe let's switch to the assault rifle so you can see that as well. So the graphics are not going to be very impressive in this first game, but the story trumps everything, so alright, let's see what happens to Mr. Jenkins now. Oh boy, and I think we're already down a soldier. have tragically lost Jenkins.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. That's why, if you're if you think about it, that's why you cannot remove Jenkins' helmet, because he's about to die in the first cutscene. Like, come on, jeez. Alright, let's see. Let's be kind about him.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, Sanity says the soldier does not know the ultimate technique, stealth. I don't think there is stealth in the first game. There is stealth in the second game. And in the second game, I might go for the stealth class, like an infiltrator. That's probably what you mean, Sonny. Oh, unless you mean my playstyle. Well, I will try. Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. Oh, come on. Give me a shot. There you go.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Oh, by the way, we can give orders to our soldiers. Not too complicated things. We can just order them where to go and what to shoot. We can also tell them what specific powers to use. Like, for example, let's take some time. We have two wheels, right? I can choose the weapons for myself down here and for my allies up here. And then we have the powers wheel. I can choose which powers they use here, and down here are my own powers. I'm not gonna bother too much with their own powers, with the other guys' powers. I'm gonna just let them use them on their own. And I might step in if they do something stupid maybe, but only no, I'm gonna just let them operate on their own. I should try to use more cover in this game, because this is on Insanity. If we do not use cover, we are going to die. Let's keep that in mind. So I'm gonna try to just operate on the edge here before they even see me. Oh, thanks, Copper, for joining. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Alright, seems like a fellow soldier is in need of assistance. I think this would be a good time for a sniper rifle. Alright, and that's that.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Bet the enemy, says Sunny D. Oh man, if I could do that, I would do that, but unfortunately I can't. There's gonna be a few dog-like species in this game, but I cannot pet those either, so I'm sorry, Sunny. Let's see, what else are you guys talking about? Okay, let's be friends, says Kenzie. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's try that. I might try Mass Effect when my laptop arrives, says Bramacho. You know what, Bramacho? You can actually play this game on a potato computer. Like, this is very easy to run, so I'm betting you'll have no trouble with it at all.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Alright, so time for another quick primer. The Geth, they are going to be a very important race in this game. So let's take 1 minute to talk about them maybe. They are robots, essentially. There was a race called the Quarians. They created the Geth. The Quarians are part of the Galactic Society. The Geth aren't, obviously. But they created the Geth sort of like helping machines, you know, to assist them in everyday things, chores and things like that. But the Geth evolved into an artificial intelligence on their own. And they eventually overtook the Quarians. They went into a war and they beat them, and they beat them very handily as well. So now the Quarians have escaped. They have left their planet, and the Geth are inhabiting it. The galactic races were preparing for a war against the Geth, but the Geth actually never attacked, which is kind of interesting. They remained secluded in their own planet, and it seems that right now is the first time they have chosen to venture outside their planet. And the question, obviously, is why?
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Sunny says, do you play this on the potato computer? Nope, I'm playing this on my brand new computer, which I'm very proud of. RTX 3080, Intel 10007K, 700K. So yeah, I'm playing this at 4K right now. You guys are seeing this at 1080p, but when I release the episodes, they're gonna be on full 4K, 60 FPS. So you can enjoy that insane quality as well.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
So that's the thing that I was talking about. Let's see, is there anything interesting here? No, I think we can go. I'm just gonna keep the dialogue short and sweet about the things that I think are important.
Move out.
Alright, and now we have 2 members in our squad again, so we might as well take some time to assign Miss Williams here some points. She is very much a soldier like me, so you're not gonna see her too often. I mean, having 2 soldiers is kind of overkill right now. But just for this mission, let's spec into some rifles and some health regeneration maybe. Alright, some loot boxes here. Wow, I wonder... Man, this is kind of the bad thing about this game. You have to often stop and see if you get good armor and things like that. So this looks like a bit better maybe. Let's equip that. I'm gonna try to make this as fast as possible, so it doesn't get in the way of the action. Alright, now we have 2 members. We can direct both of them where we want them to go. They do a fine job on their own. Oh, jeez, okay. That was a sneaky attack. Oh, come on, show yourself. I think we might have to go in guns blazing. Oh wow, I missed that by a mile. Alright, there's only 1 guy remaining. Let's go in. Maybe with the assault rifle. Let's surprise attack him. And let's actually start using some skills. Like, I used an overkill skill here that gives me extra power, extra damage, and the weapon does not overheat too much. It's gonna be one of the main skills that soldiers use.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Oh, and yes, Brahmacho, you can play this on the potato computer. This is a 2007 game, remastered, so it shouldn't be too hard. And even if you cannot play this Legendary Edition, you might be able to play the original game. Like, for sure, a 2007 game, yes, you can probably play this on the potato computer.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright, let's go check out the camp then. See if anybody's still alive.
There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Alright, and we just leveled up, so let's take some time, assign some skill points. For me, let's go into more health regeneration. Maybe I'll put a point into charm. Assault rifles are gonna be the main source of damage. I'm gaining some temporary shield here. I can regain some shield back when I use this skill. What should we do next? Some assault training? I don't know. This is kind of an interesting skill, Adrenaline Burst, though, so let's start working towards it as well. If I take the skill, it resets all the cooldowns, so I can use my skills all over again a second time. Let's assign some skill points to the other guys as well. Let's unlock electronics for this guy. It's kind of important. There are some mini games in this game in which you have to hack electronic devices, so it's important that at least someone in your party has that particular skill. And now Ashley is probably gonna be the same as me, because she is a soldier as well. Let's give her some regeneration. Let's actually spread the love around. Give her a bit of everything. Now we're good to go. Where does this take place? Right now we are on Eden Prime. This is a human colonized planet on the edge of civilized space. Like, imagine we're very close to the enemy. Kind of like that. The enemy being the Geth right now. A robotic race.
They hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
When these used to be humans, what are they doing to them?
Oh god, they're still alive.
They are turning them against us. Oh boy, let me know if the sound is a bit too loud for you guys. Maybe we should keep the effects down a bit. Do you like the sound levels as they are right now? Like my voice, the music, and the gun sounds, maybe things like that. Gun sounds a bit too loud for me, but if you guys like it, I'm gonna keep it. Never played any of the Mass Effect games, but I'm intrigued. What's the plot story? And welcome to the stream, MV. The story, in its basic premise, it's a very simple one, like the galaxy is in danger and you need to save it. Question is, what is the galaxy in danger of?
Closed. Security locks engaged.
We're trying to still find out about that right now. We do not know what the danger is, so we first have to discover what the danger is, and then we're gonna have to tackle it. Alright, this is how we decrypt. There is a mini game in which you simply try to guide this little triangle towards the center of the space. If you do that, you succeed. Simple as that.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Alright, so Kenzie says this is too loud. I'm gonna try in the next opportunity turn down the sound effects volume a bit.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Oh boy, this guy is wearing like 10 tinfoil hats right now. We will have none of this. I told you sometimes, because I'm gonna be playing a good character most of the game, sometimes I'm just gonna go for the evil options just for fun. This is gonna be one of them.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Boink.
Oh my god! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
Yeah, probably not, but it is so satisfying.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Now, see, that's how we do it. We smack people to the head, and then we use words to make up for what we did. That's a good trade-off. Alright, let's see. Let's learn more about the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp. We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Alright, so now let's take a bit care of the sound volumes. Let's see. Let's decrease a bit the sound effects. See if that makes any difference. Let's see how the guns sound now. Yeah, I think it sounds a bit better. Yeah, still too loud, but I don't know. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I fired a grenade there. Inadvertent grenades. Alright, let's keep going now. Yes, it is the hardest level difficulty, MV, Insanity, we're playing currently.
Saren.
Nihilus.
Man, that evil voice.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you definitely have it under control. Ooh, and the gunshot in the distance means Nihilus is probably dead right now. Oh boy. There's gonna be quite a lot of story about this ship. What is it? What does it want? And what are its powers? The answer to everything is 10 times more evil than you think. And it's gone, I guess. Alright, now. Oh, shoot. Oh shoot, now we should probably switch to something more close quarters. I think the volume is a bit better. Still too loud though, I don't know. I don't want to put this too quiet though, because we might miss some other effects. Will you please stop shooting at me? Alright, is that everybody? No? Man, the sniper rifle is powerful. Sniper rifles are kind of my thing in Mass Effect. I almost always end up using a sniper rifle along with a assault rifle maybe. In this first game though, it's a bit less powerful, if you can fathom that. Like in the second and the third game, sniper rifles are even more powerful. Alright, let's decrypt this.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Oh, and let's do some chat before we move on. Have you ever rage quit a game, says MV? Of course I have. Oh man, I recently just rage quit. I'm I will make probably a playthrough of the first Desperados game, Wanted Dead or Alive. I rage quit that quite often because it's a very... Oh man. Alright, I don't want to get into other games right now, but suffice to say, yes, I do rage quit sometimes. I'm feeling that Nihilus is talking to me. Yes, Saren, everybody, we are calling Saren today, after the main villain of the game.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
I know for a fact that this guy is hiding something, so I'm trying to find the option that will give it to me. Hold on.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Well, that is a very interesting comment. That huge machine that came down emitted a sound that sounded like coming from inside of your own head. What could that sound be? And how dangerous could it be as well?
It was probably trying to block communications.
Nope.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
That is way more accurate.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Is that all, mates? Is that all you have, just a pistol, or is there more to it?
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Thank you.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Oh man, and here comes the point where the game's starting to get bugged. Like, this is the first mission and we have grayed out options. In any case.
Okay, forget about it. I've got more important things to worry about.
Good luck.
I wish we could unlock this and have more dialogue options, but I don't know, it is what it is. We at least get a pistol and things like that. Let's see if we have anything more useful to use. It's a bit more powerful, but suffers in accuracy, so I don't know. Maybe a sniper rifle. Now, doesn't look like we're getting anything useful. Let's see if we have any upgrades. Maybe a combat sensor here. That's probably about it. I gotta remember to quick save in this game. Do remind me, guys, if I keep forgetting. Because we're playing on insanity difficulty. It is especially interesting to save right before I do these kinds of sequences. So if I fail, I can reload. Medium armor. Can I use that? Let's quickly see. There's three kinds of ranks in equipment, like light, medium, and heavy, as far as armor is concerned. Oh, and it looks like I can actually equip this. It's not that powerful though. Nah, I'm gonna stick with what I got. Let's keep going. Let's do some chat as well. And he has a ton of RPGs in the shed, yes. Simple farmers hiding RPGs in their shed. I mean, humans do have that kind of reputation in this game. They do have a reputation of being a bit corrupt, a bit greedy, things like that. While the honorable Turians...
Commander, it's Nihilus.
They are honorable, but they end up dead, as you can see. So